Good evening, good afternoon, good morning. My name is Vlad Vexler from the main YouTube channel, Vlad Vexler. And today I'm interviewing Vlad Vexler. Vlad Vexler. Vlad Vexler from the channel Vlad Vexler Chat. By the way, when I lived in Tonga, I used to be called Veletti because they can't do two consonants consecutively. Anyway, let's welcome to this interview Vlad Vexler from Vlad Vexler Chat. You're very welcome. Hi, main channel, Vlad. Good to be with you. Now, my first question, Vlad Vexler Chat, is like, what is going on, mate? Like with your whole YouTube thing, because you got 50,000 followers and you make a video every other day. I make a video every 3 weeks and I've got 125,000 followers. So mate, like some kind of a lack of quality there. Like what is going on? What do you got to say for yourself? Well, let me tell you this. It's not the size that counts, it's what you do with it. So actually, on the chat channel, I engage with my community. And yeah, I don't aim to grow the channel, but I aim to deepen my relationship with my community. Because you see, what I believe is that people can't really be encouraged to think for themselves more freely, except as part of a relationship, as part of an ongoing conversation, you know? Because after all, I'm not trying to tell anyone what to think. I'm trying to make people feel better about how they normatively respond to the world. You see, and actually, Mr. Main Channel, Vlad, I'm not so impressed with your content because just repeat the same stuff. Just look at all your videos. Depoliticized blob, brutal, invasion, Mr. Putin's missionary turn. Is it circa 2010 to 2015, circa 2012, you know, whatever. Wider pattern of escalation, not a war on the It's the same stuff. It's literally the same video. So do you know what? I actually think, reflecting a bit more on your content, I think you're a bit of a wanker. No. Here's what you're not understanding. I spend about 3 hours per single minute of video that I put out on the main channel. And that makes a deep way of engaging with the world actually accessible because it's digestible, it's kind of rapid, it's got pictures, it's got a bit of music. So I actually think that I'm doing a great job, and I'm kind of suspicious of your hate there, because you know what I think? I think that you are secretly, Mr. Chat Vexler, whatever you are, I think you are secretly in love with me. What have you got to say about that? Do you promise not to tell anyone? That's a deal. I won't tell anyone. Okay, you got me. I am a bit. And I actually have a proposal. I think you and I, Mr. Main Vlad channel, should get married. When I was watching your Dugan video, I just caught myself sitting there with my lips pursed, feeling that I should be all yours. And I think we should have a special wedding and we shouldn't invite anybody. We should just be the two of us listening to Mozart and talking about Nietzsche and democratic decline. What do you think? Well, here's how I think it's got to go. We actually have to invite all of the beautiful community to the wedding. And then we have to go, all of us together with the community, on a very special question and answer session honeymoon. And that way we will be able to do it. Now, break from the silliness, whichever Vlad I am now. I am a bit delayed with my main channel video about Russian imperialist psychology and how to tell if Russian opposition folks still have it. And that's just health stuff. And you can see it a bit in the Jake Bro interview. It's kind of interesting when when you've got a health condition, that your standards are completely different for carrying on with your commitments, because is oftentimes a well person if they felt like that they're just postponed, but I can't because there's no guarantee I won't feel like that the day after either. So that interview with Jake was such a pleasure to do, and Jake's questions were really outstanding, as they always are actually. But 90% of my energy went on just sitting up straight and just making sure I can keep going despite the symptoms. And that's why I think my answers are a bit meandery and sloppy, and that is why I'm staring like a complete wally right into the camera all the way through the interview. It's not because I'm intense or nervous. I don't get nervous when I do interviews. It's just because I'm actually just so rigid through focusing on stuff going on and making sure that I can still keep on hearing Jake and keep on speaking. It still brings some value, I think, so do have a look at the interview if you haven't. But I look forward to the next one, maybe in half a year, being a bit more fresh. But main channel video, it's going to be a few more days. I'm sorry about that, but sending all of you love, and there will be stuff meanwhile on the chat channel. Bye bye.